This video, we're going to explain the difference between direct hire authority and non-competitive hiring. The two terms are used interchangeably, but they do not mean the same thing. Before we get started, you could help out by liking this video to help with the YouTube algorithm. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all the new videos that are uploaded, and share with anyone that could use this information. First, we'll start with direct hire authority. What direct hire authority is it allows an agency to post to all U.S. citizens without using veterans preference. So under normal job announcements that are open to all U.S. citizens, you'd have to apply veterans preference, the veterans would be ranked, and they could potentially block a U.S. citizen that was not a veteran. Direct hire authority is applied to positions that fall under this national shortage list. It's a list that has identified positions that are hard to recruit and hard to retain nationally, and it's an attempt to help expedite hiring into those positions. The authority would be listed in the job announcement, so it's identified and lets you know that it's for direct hire authority. And there's some other flexibilities, like interviews are not required for these, and actually reading the policy for direct hire, they're not really allowed to even score interviews. What they're supposed to do is take the first applicants and just go through and hire the first applicants. They can, however, still do interviews to determine fit, to make sure that you're going to be a good candidate, and they also are still required to do reference checks. If you need help with the entire hiring process from start to finish, check out our book, Federal Hiring Advice, Your Guide to Government Jobs, available on Amazon. The link to purchase is in the description below. Non-competitive hiring is very different from direct hire authority. So when hiring managers or applicants, they'll use the term direct hire for non-competitive hiring, but they're not the same thing. So non-competitive hiring is when you hire someone without using a job announcement, or they open a job announcement that specifically targets individuals that have some sort of eligibility, like Schedule A or VRA or being 30% or more disabled. Any of these authorities give you the ability to be hired without applying to a job announcement. I have another video that covers how to use non-competitive hiring authorities, but essentially you'll contact the facility or the HR contact for a position that you might be interested in, and you can request to have your resume considered without applying to a job announcement. And if it's part of a job announcement, you can use that authority, but if it's not open to those eligibilities, if the job announcement's not open to those eligibilities, you can't use your non-competitive hiring authority in the announcement. So if it's only open to facility employees, then you have to apply as a facility employee. You can still contact the HR point of contact and request to be considered non-competitively, but it would be outside of the job announcement. So to summarize, direct hire authority and non-competitive hiring are two different things. The terms are used interchangeably, like they'll say direct hire for a non-competitive applicant. But the difference is direct hire authority has to be done through a job announcement. And there's specific criteria for the job announcement, and it's open to all U.S. citizens, and no veterans preferences applied. Non-competitive hiring you can use with an announcement or without, but hiring without the announcement is the main advantage, because then you don't have to review a lot of applicants. You can take someone that has a certain eligibility, Schedule A, VRA, or 30% or more disabled, and you can non-competitively hire them into the position. Just because someone's non-competitive eligible doesn't mean that they're required to be hired. It just means that the hiring manager can consider them for those positions. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. If you need to work one-on-one, you can visit the website at www.federalhiringadvice.com and we can schedule a time to meet.